Welcome to Align Trading, going over the trades that we took live in Discord and what went on in the market today. First thing we were looking for in the pre-market brief was this yellow controlled selling algorithm. As we can see right here, has been controlling the selling up here at the top, and we got this shoulder right here off the moving average to give us this inverse cup right here. However, what did we not do in the morning? We did not break through this white algorithm and blue algorithm down here that had been tapering. So as you can see right there, we have these two algos. We are unable to break down below it, and at this 500 level, I explained that we must get below that, and that is where I will be very interested in puts and a lot to the downside. I wanted to see this level right here complete, then a bounce. So even though it did not work out like that, we still caught great moves, and we will go over that now on the 1 minute chart. So for the first trade that I took this morning, what I explained I was looking for was below this 50260. I put up if we can get below that, as well as the moving average was at 50507. We saw right here when we opened at 830, right? So we got the first rejection. I did not take the first rejection off of this. I was waiting for something else to form, and this is what I got. So I got a little flag right here, as well as this head and shoulder right there, and this is why I added more on this shoulder as soon as I saw we were holding below this 50260 area right here, and we had been rejecting it a couple of times. That's why I took this first trade, and I got it down to this level where I protected my position after this first sell-off right here, and catching it, I was looking for this same yellow algorithm once again, and there it is right there. And that is why I took this second trade I explained to be looking for 50145, and I will get a re-entry if so and add more, and that is exactly what we got. So I added a little bit right here on this first pop. You can see it starts to reject, and then once it started confirming with that head and shoulder right here, I added more, and look at that. That is an awesome candle right there, straight through that 50145 level, and I took all of my contracts out right here. It was too good of a move not to, and then when it retraced to this level, rejected once again, I added more. The reason I did this is because you can see this same algorithm right here. After testing this 50140 level, you can see it is that same yellow algorithm, and it gives me a head and shoulder thing again, and we get that sell-off. After breaking back above this level right here with this bounce and getting back into this inverse head and shoulder here, I explained that there is a possible flag forming here, controlled selling, and we might get a move up, so pay attention to that. And if this breaks back down below our levels, then we can look to reshort. If not, we will wait. And I was looking for something that looked like this right here. I wanted a head off of this level, and I wanted a shoulder, and then I needed another one down here. We got this first one right here is why I entered, so I got my first entry right there, and then this level right here, that 50140 once again, broke back down through it. However, at that inverse shoulder level, we were not able to break down, and I got out of my position. Now here at 10:01, what I started explaining is the structure we were going to form is either going to be a inverse cup back down to that 499 level, or we are going to try and form a cup back up to the moving average. But until it started to form that larger structure, what I was looking for were just simple scalps to the downside as we built liquidity and got more people trapped. So every time we go down, more people chase this and think we're going lower. They get ripped back up. Same thing here, until we just take off, as we see right there. But this trade right here, I was looking for this, and that is exactly what I got. Same thing right there, got another shoulder and formed this inverse cup at this 50140 level. This level was a very important level all day, as well as this 50270, 50260 area. So on this trade right here, actually where the inverse cup formed at this level on this handle, I took an entry right here and I got stopped out right there to the upside because it did not form that breakdown and give me this inverse cup to this level or to that level, giving me something like that. And I got stopped out. I kept my stops tight, which is okay, and I waited for it to form something else. And what it ended up actually forming for me was this trade right here. I was looking for this head and shoulder right there, and then another shoulder at that level to test the bottom of 50144 again. And once we got that test right here with this candle, I sold all of my position and was all out there. The next thing I was looking for was if we were forming possibly a bigger shoulder right here with this smaller shoulder, and as soon as I saw it holding below this shoulder right here, I took another position, got this move down here to once again that level I was looking for to break, and it did not break, and that's all right. Took all my position and was now starting to see what we were going to form, and that was either going to be that inverse cup and handle down to this level right here, or what we did form was this right here. And with this algorithm being controlled, as we can see, that teal algorithm right here, this is what was able to control the price and give us that move up. And that is actually why I took some 505 lottos right here. I was explaining in the chat that we were either going to form that inverse or that algorithm right there. And there it is. We got the move, and these actually went 100% in about 14 minutes on the contracts. They hit my take profit. I set them for 100% take profit, and that's why I did not catch the rest of this move. It happened faster than I could adjust them, and I'm not complaining. 100% on the contracts in 13 minutes is what I wanted. I expected maybe it to take longer in the day, so that's great. Sometimes we miss out on more, but a wonderful day on the trades. I did not play any of this right here. This is just not something I'm going to play after taking amazing trades right here. You don't need to force trades. And if you were interested in taking those, I was explaining that just watch this algorithm right here. This will continue to take us up if we do, and watch. You see, it is the same algorithm right here continuously taking us up like that. We see that algorithm doing the work, and now we are possibly forming a bigger one right here, and we will watch tomorrow along with the 30-minute chart, which we are now going to go look at and explain what tomorrow looks like. For tomorrow, what we will be watching is these moving averages that we have right here at 505 and 507. So if these moving averages right here, if we form, you can see this head right here and all of this liquidity to maybe grab on this shoulder. So if we start to hold the moving averages, look for a move to break out of this controlled algorithm right here, this yellow as well as this blue, and possibly start filling this cup right here back to 516 and retesting these areas before maybe we are able to then form a head up here and grab this shoulder if we want to go back down within this pink flag right here. If you can see that, that is what I am possibly looking at, so we can see a move back up to it, and then if we want to break back down. And with that algorithm, would like to see this white algorithm have it taper. So we would have this like that, and then this white algorithm be able to bring it back down like that if we were going to reject. But to the downside now for tomorrow is if we reject this moving average right here and at this 50260 level, like today, a very important level, and this 50140 right between that is all of that liquidity. So if we come back down, watch for that, and we can form something like this at that level and start completing that inverse cup right here to that 494 before we head down lower. I will say though, be careful within this range. You can see that this is very choppy. It is not just straight down. We're not just going straight up. So watch your levels and zones as well as the algorithms. And now we will go look at the daily chart and understand the overall trend of what is happening. But notice this level right here. Notice this if we want to be able to break out. Now on the daily chart, we are still below the moving averages. We are going to see tomorrow if that stays the same or if we can break above, because when these get close like this, we do have the bottom Bollinger right here and the upper Bollinger in a wide range, and with these so close, we're looking for either a retest of the top now or the retest of the bottom. If we go back right here when they are close, you can see we start to form support on them and we get a big move up, we get a big move back down, and then once again you get that rally started off of the moving averages being close together. So watch these moves right here. You can see we go up, come down. Watch if we maybe get some choppy price action here before making a move, or if we do find something here and get that move, because we have been consolidating for a bit now, and that would be a time to see it happen. You can see we're forming this almost inverse cup right here, as well as shoulder at this level right here, this 510, but we do need to get below this 502 right here. I've been saying, and once again, we bounced out of that 502 and could not get below it. So we will be watching for that tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Be sure to have a good day, and I will see members in the Discord.